And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. Well, the weekend has officially begun, and we welcome you to this 2K Sports presentation of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And reporting from the sidelines all game long, we've got David Aldridge. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Lou Dort out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. Then it's Williams. And it's Holmgren in at the 4 slot. And for Boston, they've got Jason Tatum. He's out there with Porzingis. Jaylen Brown out there with White. And it's Pritchard in at the 1. Here we are, Greg, looking at early returns from these teams. It's pretty revealing.
Yeah, the first few games of the season quickly tell you what you're good at. And they tell you also what you need to work on.
Now here's Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Yep, it counts.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Here's White. Back to Tatum. They get it back. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with Joe Mazzulla. We talked about the matchup problems that Chet Holmgren presents. He said defensively, Chet can warp the inside of the paint. And at the other end, he's going to drag his matchup out to the three-point line. That's what makes this 7-footer such a special player. Guys?
Thanks so much, David.
Shooting for Los Angeles, Jalen Williams at the line for 1.
Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
Tatum wide open, he fires one. Good on the three-point shot.
What's special about him is he is a natural leader and an active scorer. When Tatum is firing off the catch, you know he's feeling it.
Now here's Holmgren. Pass to Hartenstein. Just 4 to shoot. Williams for 3. And it's White with the rebound.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Brown, no good.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Williams. Cranes the three-pointer. Williams has got 6.
Nice find by Gilgeous-Alexander. He reads the floor so well.
Outside Tatum. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Pritchard. And no good, his first shot of the night, missing. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Dort passes to Holmgren. It's not going to go for him. For Boston, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Gilgeous-Alexander against White. Pass to Tatum. Off target with his 3.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Boston trails by 5. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. RJ, we've seen multiple all-star games for Jaylen Brown. Can he become a superstar?
Well, to me, if you've got a finals MVP in your back pocket on your resume, you are now a superstar, and Jaylen Brown is that.
That free throw, no good. And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
And we've watched Brown blossom into a talented scorer, someone who's capable of shouldering that entire offensive load.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about.
Looking here at some numbers for Brown. Great showing for him last season. Averaged 25 points per game last season. 5 rebounds and 3 assists. And to have a player who can fill it up like him coming in off the bench, what an asset.
He's crucial to the success of their second unit because he can keep that offense rolling.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to White. Over in the corner, Brown. Outside, Tatum. Shoots from the line. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Williams passes to Hartenstein. And here is Williams. He's covered by Brown. Williams sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And taken away by Brown. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an elite scorer. Coach Mark Dagnall said the sign of a good player is being a source of reliable offense. At the same time, he's learned to impact the game in other ways, and that's why he's a really good player. He's not just a hired gun scorer. Kevin?
Totally agree, D.A. He is a franchise cornerstone type of guy. And we thank you for the report. Now here's White. 12 points his last outing. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Over the last few seasons, we've seen the resurgence of Porzingis. And Richard, it has been fun to watch.
Kevin, he's been effective on both sides of the ball. He's always been a good player, but his recent fit has really improved his play.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, expectations were so high for Porzingis early in his career. Maybe they didn't all pan out, but he is still a high-level impact player every time he takes the floor.
Wiggins is checked in for Chet Holmgren. And both free throws good for Porzingis.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
On the wing, Wiggins. Back to Wallace. Left side, Williams. That 3 off the mark. Boston trails by 4. Pass to Davison. Here's Sensabaugh. Drummond with a screen on Williams. To the paint. Here's Davison. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Pass to Hartenstein. Outside Williams. Shoots over Brown. Rebound Andre Drummond.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
The kick out to Brown. Outside, Porzingis. Drops in the tray. Porzingis has got 5.
This is what the fans want to see from Kristaps. The 7-footer knocking down threes.
Bounce pass Wallace. Buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
That's the play that pumps up the whole team, and they'll try to carry that energy into the next period.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Los Angeles leads by 1. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And another thing coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
They've got Drummond. Campbell is out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Shireman in at the 2 spot. That's the Boston 5.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
At the top of the key, Wallace. Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, you know, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Nice ball movement by Boston. Takes the 13-footer, and the rejection by Holmgren.
Already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league.
Both teams will make substitutions. Los Angeles leading by 4. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Williams. Fires the 3. And Boston with the rebound. Up top, Tatum. Wallace covering. And so Boston again turning it over. And now look at Boston's upcoming schedule. On Sunday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic. And then on Monday.
And for their matchup with Detroit, that should be an interesting one. Early in the season, both teams will still be working out the details.
And Los Angeles, guys, shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. With this stoppage in play, we have a chance now to show you which teams led the league in three-point percentage last year.
Their long-range game was a huge strength. They spread the floor, found the open shots, and made the most of their chances.
And he can't get the first one. Good on the second free throw. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
For Tatum, he's coming off an excellent season. He was around 26 points per game, 6 rebounds and 4 assists. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
Yeah, they rely on his production night in and night out. There are times when he absolutely carries them.
Here's Davison. Still without a basket. Pass to Sensabaugh. Here's Davison. Tatum a screen. Here's the 3. Davison can't hit. On the wing, Wallace. Now Holmgren. Back to Wallace. There's the 3. Los Angeles with another miss. Boston trails by 5.
And you watch Jason Tatum year to year. He is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never waned.
Here's Sensabaugh. 11 points last game. A nice shot by Tatum.
An accurate shooter from distance. Tatum's teammates want him to keep looking to pull the trigger.
Wallace the pass to Dort. Holmgren sets the screen for Dort. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
The bench production was huge, no doubt. A testament to how well prepared this coaching staff is for these tough road games.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Jalen Williams comes in for Wiggins, and Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Cason Wallace. And here is Los Angeles now. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Here's Williams. And Boston with the rebound.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Some of it was solid shooting from their opponent, but they didn't have any teeth with their defense. Need to be more active than they were.
Brown dishes to Tatum. Nice ball movement by Boston. Brown kicks to Porzingis. Clock at 6. The three. A shot by Pritchard, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Williams up on top. Over White. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists now in this one. Now here's Tatum. 8 points for him.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Brown outside. Boston needs to get off a shot. Boston, no good that time either. Los Angeles leading by 4. There's Williams. It's hauled in by Porzingis.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Brown the pass to Porzingis. Out to White. Tatum a screen. White, good. White's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
I mean, sneaky when he moves around the floor. Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
Now here's Tatum. It's Brown on the wing. He can't get that one. Good D by Williams.
And offensively, they've gotten stuck on the perimeter, falling in love with the jumper.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Drops in the layup for 2. Now it's a 5-point Los Angeles lead.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball. And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he uses the glass on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points in the game.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And so it's Los Angeles heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Welcome to this early season edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Before we analyze that first half, we get to check out the power rankings. Guys, I heard that some of our production crew has been ranking us behind our backs.
I gotta be number 1. I'm by far the easiest to work with. I'm drama-free. No way, it has to be me, because I got the biggest heart. Y'all love me, right? Say it.
Let's just forget I even brought it up. And turning our attention to the first half, a positive start for Los Angeles.
The way they have owned the paint, not only will they win the game, they might not even sweat in the fourth quarter.
Good news is we have great AC here in the studio, so we never have to sweat.
Ah, so cool in here.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you, 2 quarters in the books. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Hartenstein is out there with Holmgren. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Lou Dort. And it's Williams at the 3, the small forward. Now, here's Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. Hartenstein with the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. To the inside.
Boston foul. Kristaps Porzingis.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Team foul. Shooting for Los Angeles, Isaiah Hartenstein. At the line for 2.
Shoot 2.
First one falls for him. And so Hartenstein nails both of them. Boston trails by 9. Outside, Porzingis. Nice ball movement by Boston. Tatum looking around. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by Tatum. Porzingis has got 8 points.
Porzingis breaking tendencies with that catch and shoot.
Pass to Holmgren. Outside Williams. Hartenstein with the screen on Brown. Williams gets the bucket. 10 points for him.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up. So it'll be Jaylen Brown shooting. That one on Williams. For Boston, they have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
Jaylen Brown. 1 shot.
Brown no good on the free throw.
A fearless athlete. Jaylen Brown competes every single night on both sides of the ball. Something you want as a teammate. It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Here's Brown after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. Brown against Williams. Not as good in the Los Angeles leads. Get down to 6. That one coming from Brown.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
And now let's get a look at the numbers for White. Last season's performance for him. Last season, put up about 12 points per game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
I think if you talk to anyone on this team, they believe in his abilities about 1,000%.
Now here's Williams. 10 points for him. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Misses the 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Brown the pass to White. Porzingis sets the pick for White. From outside, off the mark.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
And Derek White, he's one of the most valuable guards, Richard, in the NBA.
White can play the one, he can shoot the ball, plus he is an all-league defender. So Derek White gives you everything you want in your backcourt.
Drills it from outside.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Tatum finds White. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got his 3rd assist on the night. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein. Jacks up a 3. Rebound, Boston. Tatum's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Pritchard. Brown outside. Porzingis sets the pick for Brown. No good with the triple. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Los Angeles. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Holmgren sets the screen for Hartenstein. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Porzingis with the steal. There's 1:59 left here in the 3rd quarter. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Easton Wallace comes in for George. Los Angeles leading by 6. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams for 3. Los Angeles with another miss. For Boston, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the 3rd quarter. 4 of 8.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 12 points for him.
This is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
1:12 left to play in the 3rd. Brown down low. Wallace covering. And it's Brown missing. And Los Angeles guys shooting it well here in the 3rd, about 50%. Hartenstein finds Wiggins. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Sweet move. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 10 now for Los Angeles. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul. Boston making a switch here. Davison's checked in. And then for Los Angeles, Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. And it's Alex Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Brown. He has 5. The shot, no good. Nice defense from Wallace.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's Walsh. Pass to Brown. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Los Angeles with a 10-point lead, some breathing room heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll get you back to the action after this break. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Here's Wallace. Tatum out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Conley in at the shooting guard position. That's the Boston Five. Elbow shot is on the way. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Williams has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Los Angeles. Tatum. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Williams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now here's Wallace. Pass to Williams. Back to Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Nice shot by Wallace. Wallace has got himself on the board with 3 there.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Williams. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Yeah, no triples for him here in the second half. One fell in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
Takes the 3. Rebound by Williams.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Wallace outside. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Wallace has got a pair of 3s here in the fourth quarter for Los Angeles. Pass to Tatum. Now Drummond. Here's Conley, defended by Dort. Here's Sensabaugh. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent.
It's time for Dance Cam. If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your moves.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Holmgren comes in for Aaron Wiggins. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Cason Wallace. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Hey guys, during the last break, here's what Mark Daigneault was telling his team. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. We have to play like we're tied. They want their team to sustain that level of effort. See how it works out. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Let's get an update on Chet Holmgren. David, what's the status?
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from Los Angeles' head athletic trainer. Oh, that is not what you want to see. It sounds like it's a serious injury. It's amazing. He's good to come back into the game. In fact, Kevin, he's already back in the game.
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
And you just hate to see any injury, but potentially a serious one like this breaks your heart.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's off from three-point range.
And it's still a close game. I mean, despite the fact that they've struggled to compete on the board.
I know Coach loves seeing Porzingis score at will. He has been relentless.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams with the ball. Pass to Dort. 6 to shoot. Three-pointer. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, Dort makes the smart play there. He spots a wide-open shooter and just gets him the ball.
Holmgren against Tatum. And the rejection by Holmgren. Right side, Williams to the middle. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
The jump hook, and no good. Trying to use the glass. Boston trails by 12. The three from Tatum. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Now, here's Tatum. A shot off that time. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. The drive by Holmgren. The shot's good.
Yeah, I mean, take that. Holmgren, he knows defenses want to rough him up a little bit, and he welcomes the challenge.
Get a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And also, the mid-range game has been working as well. They kept that as a big part of their game plan, and boy, are they being rewarded for it.
Free throw drops for Holmgren. Craig, we've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system. And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Los Angeles.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game, and I think ultimately that earned the W.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Chet Holmgren.
And the way he rebounded, he surely was a spark for the team as he was securing everything that came off the iron.
Here's Tatum after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. Holmgren with it. Hartenstein finds Holmgren. Now Hartenstein puts it up. Holmgren can't hit. Outside Tatum. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Got one on Holmgren.
Okay, big boy. All right. You like to see Tatum asserting himself on the interior. Look, he's forcing the defense to foul.
That one is off. And he's good on the second. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Flagler. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching tonight's game on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.